So question number 4 here, we've got a probability question and we start with some information about the different coloured pens that are in a box. So we have some black pens with the probability being 0.3, blue pens probability of 0.2, red probability of 0.4, and we don't yet know the green, but I'm sure at some point in the question we're going to be asked to calculate that. It then tells us there's 200 pens in the box. I think that's an important piece of information there. And part A then asks us how many black pens would be in the box. Well, we know there's 200 altogether, and we know that 0.3 of all of those pens are black. So the calculation we have is 0.3 lots of 200. Loads of ways of doing this. I would probably convert this into a fraction. So 0.3 is 3/10. So I want 3/10 of 200. So step 1, let's find 1/10, and we're going to find 1/10 by dividing by 10. So 200 divided by 10 is 20. And then step 2, to find 3/10, we're going to multiply this calculation by 3. So we now know that there are 60 black pens in the pot. We then have part B, and part B tells us that a pen is going to be taken out of the pot. It goes on to ask us what would be the probability that it will be green. Now the only key fact you need to remember here is that probability has to total 1 being all of the elements having a certainty of happening. So what we have is a whole 1, meaning that's all of the elements happening, and we know that black is 0.3, we know that blue is 0.2, and we know that red is 0.4. So if I add up all of those parts that we do know, 0.4, 0.6, 0.9, taken away from the 1, that leaves us with 0.1. So the probability of a green pen being taken out is 0.1, or 1 over 10, or 10%. Remember, probability answers as a decimal, as a fraction, or as a percentage, but nothing else.